And on this Friday, April 17th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, Pope Leo XIV encouraged young people in Cameroon to resist corruption and work for the common good. Leo traveled today to Douala, Cameroon's main port city, to celebrate Mass. The Vatican predicted some 600,000 people would turn out for the liturgy, but said only about 120,000 attended. With a population of 29 million, Cameroon is an overwhelmingly young country, where the median age is 18. Catholics represent about 29% of the population, and the country is a major source of growth and priestly vocations for the church. President Trump's comments on Pope Leo are causing him to lose favor with some Catholic voters. A new poll conducted by Shaw and Company Research, along with Beacon Research, found the president's approval rating among Catholic voters has dropped to 48%. Findings also show 60% of Catholic respondents disapprove of Trump's handling of the war in Iran, compared to 40% who approve. Meanwhile, the president says he has nothing against Pope Leo. Trump was asked by reporters yesterday about his ongoing war of words with the Pope over the war with Iran, and insisted he doesn't have a fight with the pontiff.
Well, I want him to preach the gospel. I'm all about the gospel. But I also know that you cannot let a certain country, which is a very mean-spirited country, have a nuclear weapon. If they did, they would use it, and I think they'd use it quickly, and they would kill many millions of people.
The president is in Phoenix today, attending a Turning Point USA event at Dream City Church, joined by Turning Point CEO Erica Kirk. Meanwhile, the man accused of killing Charlie Kirk wants a judge to ban cameras in the courtroom and says live broadcasts of the prosecution are violating his right to a fair trial. Tyler Robinson was back in a Utah state court today as his attorneys pressed their claims that biased coverage is tainting potential jurors in his aggravated murder case. Prosecutors intend to seek the death penalty for Robinson should he be convicted in the September 10th shooting. Media organizations, prosecutors, and Kirk's widow want the court to allow cameras. Robinson, who turned 23 yesterday, has not yet entered a plea. A trial date has not been set. A new California bill aims to protect the identities of patients who receive abortions or so-called gender-affirming care. The proposal would require health care providers to notify the state attorney general and patients if they receive subpoenas for protected medical records. Officials say the attorney general would have 30 days to review requests before any records are released, and violations could bring fines up to $15,000. The bill, co-sponsored by Attorney General Rob Bonta, comes after federal subpoenas targeted gender-affirming care records, though critics say it could conflict with federal law. Colorado lawmakers are advancing a bill to expand abortion access for college students. The House Education Committee approved a measure requiring colleges with student health centers to provide abortion medication either on campus or through an off-site pharmacy. The bill includes an exemption for religious institutions. If signed into law, the policy would apply to both public and private colleges in Colorado. Closing arguments are expected to finish today in a British Columbia Supreme Court case where a family is challenging the right of faith-based healthcare institutions to refuse medical assistance in dying based on religious beliefs. Providence Healthcare's lawyer, Jeffrey Cowper, says the religious accommodation that allows facilities to not provide assisted death procedures shows the benefits of pluralistic healthcare delivery. The judge has already heard from a provincial government lawyer who warned against an abrupt ruling in the case, saying it could disrupt patients. The case centers on alleged harms to patients forced to transfer out of Providence facilities if they want medical assistance in dying. Tennessee is officially designating June as Nuclear Family Month. This comes just weeks before the country marks Pride Month, the annual celebration of LGBTQ+ rights, culture, and identity. While Pride Month is not federally recognized, its events and celebrations are usually held in June. The language of the bill excludes same-sex married couples and cites conservative Christian values as the reason for Nuclear Family Month. And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, April 17th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.